everyone, welcome back to our channel and welcome to Joie's University. And this video is the continuation of my lecture series for the hashtag Code of Ethics for Professional Teaching. And today I'll be discussing Article 4 of the Code of Ethics, which is titled A Teacher and the Profession, or the relationship of the teacher and the teaching profession. Section 1 of this article will tell us that every teacher shall actively ensure that teaching is the noblest profession and shall manifest genuine enthusiasm and pride in teaching as a noble calling. You know, teaching really is not a lucrative position. No one really gets rich in the teaching profession. No one gets financially rich, may I correct, but we might be rich when it comes to relationship. Because I've been teaching for 13 years already. I know for 16 years. I've been teaching for 16 years already. And I already enjoy some of the perks of being a teacher. When I go to the hospital, I am more comfortable because many of the nurses who would take good care of me were my former students. And when I go to the bank, I do not need to form a line, okay? Because my students, my former students, would just be calling for my name. When I go to different places, alright, I would really feel the happiness of being a teacher because many of my students are there and they would be giving you respect, because I was once a part of their lives. I'm so thankful of such experience. And since no one gets financially rich in the profession, it's the noblest profession. Okay, it's a noble calling. Not everyone can be a teacher, because not everyone is called to be a teacher. So teaching is a vocation. You are called to be a teacher, and you are called to perform a particular mission, and that is to educate young minds. And that, per se, would make teaching the noblest profession. Diba? Kaya nga sabi, dun sa kwento ni St. Peter, lahat pinapapasok niya, tinatanong niya kung ano yung rason ng pagpasok nila sa heaven, and the lawyers, the doctors, the nurses would tell San Pedro kung ano yung mga na-accomplish nila sa earth. And nung time na ng teacher, very simple lang ang sinabi ng teacher. San Pedro, I think I also deserve to be there because lahat ng mga professionals na pinapasok mo, they were my students. Okay? Because teaching really makes other professions possible, and because of that, we have to be proud as teachers. All right, and at the same time, we shall also manifest genuine enthusiasm. We must be very dynamic. We must be very happy that we are in the field. Okay, we also have to show people that we enjoy what we do, that we enjoy teaching, and that when these people would see us enjoying the task, enjoying teaching, then they would be indirectly motivated to be one of us, right? So we also have to be proud that we are teachers. Pero wag naman yung super proud, because that becomes being conceited, and it's just so sad to note that the conceited teachers, based on experience, are the teachers are not even competent. Okay, the very proud teachers, those who would think na they know everything, that na hindi sila nagkakamali, yung mga nakikilala kong ganon, very proud of themselves, are the teachers who know nothing, which is very sad. And the very good teachers, yung mga sobrang gagaling talaga ng mga teachers, the very competent teachers that I met, the teachers who are really perfect in all ways, they are the most humble teachers I have ever met. That is why, okay, you try to take a look at yourself. If you are humble, okay, despite your accomplishments, despite your competence, then you are worthy to be called a professional teacher who is proud of the teaching profession. Alright? Like what I said a while back, teaching is a vocation. We are called to teach young minds. We are called to perform a distinct mission, and that is to educate the young. And to teach the young does not only mean that you have to to teach them the whats of everything. But more than that, you also have to teach them the whys and the hows and the application of such to real life. So teachers, we must be really dignified professionals. We have to introduce ourselves with pride because we are not just teachers. We are teachers. Okay? So wag nating mamaliitin. Yung iba masyadong mataas ang tingin nila sa sarili nila. Yung iba naman masyadong mababa ang tingin nila sa sarili nila. Teachers, we should not be too confident. We should not be too proud. And at the same time, we should not, you should not be too humble of our profession. We should not associate the term just in our profession because we are teachers, we educate the young, and we make other professionals possible. Alright? That's section 1. An additional input for the section 1, we must also be very enthusiastic. Okay? Ako kasi, hanggat maaari, at pagod na pagod talaga ako, I have to show them that I love what I do, that I am so dynamic, I'm so enthusiastic of what I do, and I enjoy teaching the subjects, alright? Because when your students would see you enjoying the subject that you teach, okay, they would feel the same way. They would become interested as well with the subject that you teach. Okay, your enthusiasm, your dynamism could affect your students' enthusiasm and dynamism and their love for learning at the same time. Okay, section 2 will tell us that every teacher shall uphold the highest possible standards of quality education, shall make the best preparations for the career of teaching, and shall be at his best at all times in the practice of his profession. So teachers must strive to be the best at all times. Personally, your personal dealings with your students and with everyone in your community, and professionally. Okay, and teaching really is our main concern, and the delivery of the quality teaching is our priority. Teaching and quality teaching, these are two different things. You can just teach whatever you want to teach them, but quality teaching is more than that. And as quality teachers, we have to make sure that we do quality teaching. At pag sinabing quality teaching, hindi yung magaling ka talaga sa subject mo, napapahanga mo ang mga estudyante mo kasi kaya mong i-explain lahat. It's not quality teaching. Quality teaching is a combination of you being a master of your own subject matter and your ability to make this subject matter understandable to your students, no matter how complex that subject is. That's quality teaching. Pero kung napapahanga lang sila sa galing mo, nakatunganga lang sila sa'yo, nakatitig lang sila sa'yo, tapos sasabihin nila, ang galing talaga ng teacher ko. Pero pag tinanong sila, ano ba naintindihan nyo? Wala. Is quality there? So it's not just about teaching these information. It's about ensuring that they did understand, the students understand whatever it is that you would want them to understand. Okay? Kaya nga, lagi kong sinasabi that kapag ikaw ay quality teacher, then it's just okay that you expect your students to be of quality at the same time. If you are a quality teacher, it's just okay to expect students to give you quality outputs or products. Pero kapag ikaw ay hindi naman quality, okay, hindi ka naman ganon, hindi ka naman magaling, okay, bookish ka lang naman, kung ano yung nasa libro, yun lang naman ang dinidiscuss mo, hindi mo pa nga alam i-discuss masyado. O kaya, nagpapareport ka lang naman. O kaya, nakaupo ka lang naman at nagpapasulat. Wala ka naman talagang effort na ini-exert. Then, do not expect your students to be of quality. Okay? Kasi wala kang karapatan. Kaya nga, yun nga, sinabi ko kanina, kung sino pa yung mga may napakataas na standards sa mga, or napakataas na expectations sa mga estudyante nila, sila pa yung mga hindi talaga nagtuturo. Very ironical, but that is what's happening really in reality. Next, Section 3. Every teacher shall participate in the continuing professional education program of the Professional Regulation Commission, blah, 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 blah. Alright? It's there on the screen. I won't be reading the entire text. And meaning, yung CPE na tinatawag is the same with the CPD units that we have to come up with for our license to be renewed. Noong una, galit na galit tayo sa CPD Act of 2014. Pero noong una pa man, itong RA 7836 or the Code of Ethics would already oblige teachers to participate in continuing professional education. Meaning, you have to equip yourselves with new things. You have to study. You have to participate in the different seminars. You have to equip yourselves every now and then so you could offer something new to students. So kung ikaw ay graduate ako ng college 2006. Okay? So, kung anong alam ko noon, at hindi ako nag-participate sa seminars, hindi ako nag-aral, wala akong ginawa sa buhay ko kundi magturo lang. I did not go for further education. So, students would expect na lahat ng sinasabi ko ay kung ano lang ang natutunan ko 2006. But you know, everything changes. Okay? The approach of teaching changes. Even the learning preferences of students would change. Even the teaching strategies would change. Sometimes even theories in science would change. And if you do not update yourself, you do not upgrade yourself, you do not study, you do not have seminars, you do not participate in the CPE, then you do not have anything new to offer to your students, which is bad. So since learning is a continuous process, then teachers might as well participate in continuous learning. That's CPE. Okay, hindi yung graduate ka 2006 tapos nagturo ka 2006 din. Yung notes mo noong 2006, yun pa rin ang ginagamit mo ngayon 2021 na. So ano naman ang bago na mai-offer mo? So, wala. So, CPE really is a very important thing. Teachers, because teachers are forever students, so you have to study every now and then. Okay? Next. Sabi din dyan, ayan, sinabi ko na pala. Okay. Section 4, every teacher shall help, if duly authorized, to seek support from the school, but shall not make improper misinterpretations through personal advertisements and other questionable means. So, you are allowed to represent a particular school or your school, provided you are authorized to do so. So, hindi ka naman affiliated sa school na yan, pero nagbibenta ka ng libro, sasabihin mo you are affiliated in this particular school na hindi naman pala talaga. Do not represent your school or anyone without being authorized to do such. Okay, next. Every teacher shall use the teaching profession in a manner that makes it dignified means of earning and decent living. Okay? Teaching is a dignified means of earning and of decent living. So, you have to live as decent as possible. So, pwede naman that you engage yourself to businesses, provided the businesses are legit, and that it's a decent business at the same time, a legit business, hindi yung kung ano-anong ginagawa mo just to earn a living. It's a big no-no for the Code of Ethics. Alright? So those are the different provisions in the Article 4, a teacher and the profession.